Got a 2017 to 2022 Honda CRV or thinking about getting one? In this video, I'm sharing 20 quick tips and tricks, some obvious, some hidden, that'll make driving easier and help you decide if this SUV's the right fit. Let's get into it. Hopping into a frozen car in the middle of winter, or scorching one in summer, isn't exactly fun. That's where the CRV's remote engine start, standard on EX models, comes in handy. With nothing more than your key fob, you can get the cabin preheated or cooled before you even step inside. Here's what you do. Press the lock button once to make sure the doors are secured. Then, press and hold the button with the circular arrow until you see the parking lights flash a few times. That's your confirmation the engine is running. From there, the climate control automatically adjusts. Heat when it's cold, AC when it's hot. And if it's freezing out, the heated seats will even turn on by themselves. The system keeps the engine running for 10 minutes, then shuts down. Want more time? Just repeat the same steps, and you get another 10-minute cycle. When it's finally time to drive, get in, press the brake, and push the start button. Until you do that, the displays stay dark and the car won't shift. Try to move it too early, and the engine shuts down as a safety precaution. One quick heads up, the system won't work if any door or the tailgate is open, so make sure everything is closed before starting. And if you ever want to cancel a remote start, just press unlock once, then hold the circular arrow again until the lights flash. Parked under the blazing sun and dreading a stuffy cabin, the CRV has a simple trick to cool things down fast. First, press the unlock button on your key fob once. Then, press it a second time and hold. This will roll down all the windows at once, and open the sunroof too if your CRV is equipped. Don't want them all the way down? Just release the button when they're at the level you like. It's a quick way to let the heat escape before you even climb inside. When you're ready to close everything back up, take the physical key out of your fob, insert it into the driver's door, and turn it left once to lock. Then, turn and hold it again. The windows and sunroof will close automatically. Finally, if you've started your CRV with remote start, you can't roll the windows down remotely. It's a built-in safety precaution. If you've got an EX or higher trim, you can forget about digging for your keys thanks to the CRV's smart entry system. By default, touching the driver's door handle will only unlock that one door when the key fob is close by. But if you'd rather have all the doors unlock at once so your passengers can hop right in, you can easily change it. On your touchscreen, head into Vehicle Settings, Keyless Access Setup, Door Unlock Mode, and select All Doors. From then on, one grab of the handle unlocks everything in one move. Even if the key fob battery dies, you're not stranded. Just press the release button on the fob to pull out the physical key. Slide it into the driver's door lock and turn to get inside. When it's time to start the engine, press the brake as usual and simply touch the fob directly to the start button. The CRV will still recognize the chip inside, even with a dead battery, so you'll be back on the road without a problem. There are several ways to lock your CRV. The simplest? Press the lock button on your key fob. On trims with Smart Entry, just touch the ridged area on the door handle while the fob is nearby. After closing the tailgate, press the lock button under the Honda emblem. It secures all doors at once. No key fob? No problem. You can still lock the CRV manually using the lock button inside either the driver's or passenger's door. And here's an extra convenience on trims with Smart Entry. Walk away auto lock. Once you shut off the engine, just walk away with your fob in your pocket. After a few steps, the doors lock automatically and you'll hear a confirmation beep. By default, this feature is turned off, but you can enable it in Vehicle Settings, Door Setup, Walk Away Auto Lock. Driving the Sport Touring comes with one of the most underrated convenience upgrades, the hands-free access power tailgate. Got your hands full with groceries, backpacks, or camping gear? Just make a quick kicking motion under the center of the rear bumper with the key fob nearby, and the tailgate swings open automatically. No buttons, no awkward balancing acts, just a simple kick and you're in. When you're done, kick again in the same spot and it closes. After a couple of uses, it feels second nature. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. And here's a smart bonus. Tailgate memory, standard on the EXL. If you've got a low garage ceiling or maybe a tree branch overhead, you can set the tailgate to stop exactly where you want it. Just raise it to your preferred height, press and hold the close button until you hear 2 beeps, and that's it. From then on, it'll always stop at your saved position. In the EXL trim, you'll get the driving position memory system, a small feature that makes a big difference if more than one person drives your CRV. It lets you save 2 different seat positions, each tied to one of the 2 numbered key fobs that come with the vehicle. Here's how to set it up. Turn the car on, adjust the seat exactly how you like it. Press the Set button, then press 1 or 2 within 5 seconds. You'll hear a beep to confirm. The number printed on the back of your key fob matches the memory slot it's linked to. From then on, when you grab the door handle with your key fob in range, the seat will automatically slide into your saved position as soon as you open the door. It may take a moment, so don't worry if it's not instant. If you're using the wrong fob or it doesn't adjust, just press the memory button on the door to correct it. And here's a bonus. It's not just the seat. Certain vehicle settings, like your door lock preferences, are also tied to the fob. For example, whether unlocking one door or all doors, your CRV will automatically adjust based on which key fob you're carrying. Switching drivers doesn't get much easier than this. On 2017 to 2019 CRVs, here's something you might not know. The tray inside your armrest doesn't have to stay in the way. If you're not using it, just slide it down and tuck it neatly into the console. No need to remove it. On newer models, there's a foldable tray that's even easier to tuck away when you don't need it. Very few CRV owners know this trick. Don't like the order of your instrument cluster menu? Or maybe there's an app you never use but keep hitting by accident. Here's how to fix it. Go to System Settings, Instrument Panel Configuration, Edit Order. Press and hold any app. You can either delete it by dragging it to the trash bin, like that attention level app I never need, or move it to your preferred spot. Once you're done, tap OK, and your instrument cluster will be exactly how you want it. Finally, you can save up to 3 different configurations. Super handy if you have multiple drivers with different preferences. Here's another handy touchscreen trick. You can personalize the home screen just like a smartphone. Press and hold any app icon to drag it where you want, then tap OK to lock it in. Finally, in System Settings, you can switch the background color to match your style. Available colors include blue, amber, red, violet, and my favorite, blue-green. If you're still with me, keep watching. The next tips get even more fun. Most CRV owners don't know this trick. Go to System Settings and scroll all the way down to find the Change Skin option, which lets you switch up the system design. Besides adding a new background, like the landscape with a field and trees, it also gives the system, apps, and layout a fresh look. Just like with the default setting, you can still move apps around for better customization. How do you like it? Let us know in the comments below. By default, when you start your CRV, it returns to the home screen with all the apps in front of you. But if you'd rather have it reopen the last screen you were on, you can easily set that up. Just go to System Settings, scroll down to Remember Last Screen, and switch it on. That's it. If you've ever had trouble saving or deleting an address in your built-in navigation, this tip's for you. First, open the nav, enter an address, or pick one from your recents. When the information icon appears in the middle, tap it. On the next screen, hit the menu option in the upper left corner, select Save, and you're done. To delete it later, go to your saved destinations, tap that same information icon, and open the menu tab again. From there, you can edit or delete the saved spot. But wait, there's an even smarter way to save your favorite spots in the navigation system. Scroll down in the Nav main menu and tap the Shortcut app. From there, select Saved or Recent Addresses. Then, hit the green Add button next to your favorite location. Not only does this create a separate shortcut in your nav menu, but you can also drag it right where it's easiest to reach. Did you know about this trick? Did you know you don't have to keep looking at the main screen for navigation directions while driving? Using the steering wheel controls, scroll to the nav icon on your instrument cluster and press the OK button. If you're not on an active route, you'll just see a compass. But once you are, turn-by-turn directions and distance appear right in front of you. If your CRV is an EX or higher with SiriusXM, you can even pause and rewind live radio for up to an hour. Perfect for replaying a favorite song or catching something you missed. Sports fan? Open the SiriusXM menu, head to Settings, Sports Flash Setup. Pick a slot, then choose your league and team to get instant score updates. Too bad they haven't added European soccer yet. When you start driving, your CRV automatically locks the doors once you pass 10 miles per hour. But if you'd rather have them lock as soon as you shift out of park, you can change that. Just open Vehicle Settings on your main screen. Then go to Door Setup Auto Door Lock. Then pick your preferred method. It's a simple way to keep your doors secure, so you can focus on the drive. By default, when you open the driver's door, all doors unlock. But you can easily customize this. Go to Vehicle Settings, Door Window Setup, Auto Door Unlock, and you'll see 3 options. Unlock all doors when shifted to park, unlock all doors when the ignition is turned off, which keeps everything locked until you unlock them yourself. Pick the one that works best for you and your passengers. Stuck in traffic? The CRV's brake hold feature, standard on every trim, makes life easier. Once your seatbelt's fastened, press the brake hold button. When you come to a full stop, you can take your foot off the brake and the CRV will stay put until you press the accelerator. And don't worry, the brake lights stay on so drivers behind you know you're stopped. After you've turned it on, you don't need to press the button again. Just release the brake pedal when the green hold light shows up on the dash, and it'll keep working until you switch it off or turn the car off. For extra peace of mind, if you sit idle for 10 minutes, the CRV will apply the parking brake by itself. Your electronic parking brake is super easy to use. Pull up on the switch near the shifter to activate it, just like pulling an old-school handbrake. To release it manually, press the switch down while stepping on the brake. But here's the cool part. It also deactivates automatically. As long as your seatbelt is fastened, just press the gas pedal and the parking brake releases on its own. Smooth and hands-free. On the touring trim, the CRV's rain-sensing wipers handle the work for you. Just move the wiper stalk to auto, and they'll speed up or slow down as rain changes. To disable, shift the stalk out of auto. Pro tip: switch them off before a car wash so the brushes don't trigger the wipers and start an unwanted sparring match. Need extra light walking to your door at night? You can set how long your CRV's headlights stay on after you turn it off. The default is 15 seconds, but you can pick 0, 15, 30, or 60 seconds. This is how to adjust it. Go to Vehicle Settings, Lighting Setup, then Headlight Auto Off Timer. That's it.